Hey everybody, and welcome back to SCDCEMT Presents Flea Market Gardening. I am your girl Nicole, and today is October the 17th, and I just wanted to bring you guys up to date because gardening, when you're in that preparation, it's a little you can do year round. So right now I'm outside and I am preparing our compost piles for the winter. So compost pile is just something extra that you can, it's just extra fertilizer or extra food for your garden. If you can zoom in, let me see. First, let me see if I can get a couple of these squigglers out of here. But it's basically just dirt, leaves, you know. We throw fruit, different, just fruit peelings and vegetable peelings and no chicken bones and different things like that, but just stuff that we know that is going to break down really good. And basically what I'm doing out here today is doing my lasagna pile. I'm going to show you why it's a lasagna pile. So the first thing that I do is I'll rake some of my browns. This has a lot of brown in it. And in order to get a really good compost breakdown, you need like a mixture of both. And this has, see these worms? Those worms, that worm poop is like gold to your garden. So you definitely want to, and they're nice and fat too. I love it. It's a bunch of them in here, but that was just one that I happened to see. There's another one right there. Now these worms that you want a part of your compost pile, the worms is actually going to break the compost down, which is already doing. So I have a bag of grass that I found out on the side of the road. And what I do is I just shake some of this nice green grass all over this pile and layer it. Get a good, you don't have to worry, it doesn't have to be perfect measurements, but you want to make sure that you get green with brown mixed together. Now we got all this to fall. So all the leaves are falling off the trees. So when you riding past these places and you see this green, great green grass, and you guys can't feel it, but this is actually warm right now. It's already starting to cook, and that's a good thing. That means it's already breaking down. So I just shake it apart like this and shake it apart. Some of it's wet, clumped up, that's great. And all of this, this is one pile that I've already done. And I'm trying it two different ways. I put this one on top of a sheet, an old sheet that we had because I don't want a whole bunch of extra bugs in there that I don't want eating up my worms. I'm trying to control the bugs that's in there because I'm going to strain this stuff out and actually apply it to the garden next year. So this is really going to help me. So at least if I can keep ants and other kind of little foreign bugs out of here, I love it. So, but this one is just on the top of some cardboard, and cardboard is a really good also a really good nutrient to use. Worms are attracted to that. It breaks back down back in the earth because cardboard is just made from trees and it's all part of the earth. So you can also do a great gardening method with yes, and the wind is blowing very hard out here today. You could do a great garden with cardboard, which I'll show you guys example of that later. I think I may already have a video on that, but it might be on the other YouTube channel. So like I said, compost, this pile is going to be layered on top of this pile. So let me see if I can do it with one hand. Show you this technique. Just scrape up a little and just shake it on top of that. Pick it up and just shake it all over the place. I'm going to pile a lot more than that, but you get the gist of it. So you just want to layer it, and this will save you money next year. Every year, you go buy your pot and soil or whatever your growing medium is, or even if you don't purchase new pot and soil every year, if you already have pots of dirt, like we got all those pots from the dirt and everything from the garden that we put away. That big pile of leaves right there is actually sweet potatoes, but I'm using the trees to help the sweet potatoes hydrate for the winter. Yes, it is. Like I said, the wind is blowing today. So, yeah, you just take this stuff, layer it on top, do a little brown, little green, little brown, little green, throw those fruit peelings out here, and just add to that pile. It's all going to be great in the end. You know, you'll pick out these little random sticks, of course, the sticks, but you don't have to have a big pile. You can just start off with a small pile, but it all aids in saving money and providing nutrients to your garden. You cannot beat. I fed my peppers at the end of the growing season with fresh grass for months. They didn't even need any more nitrogen or anything because they just fed off the grass breaking down. So this is really great if you guys have the opportunity to compost, or you want to learn how to compost. Compost can be added to any type of soil also. So if you have like that gray, nasty, lifeless soil, or if you got this brown, soil like this, well, this is dirt, you know, something more loomy and kind of thick like beach sand kind of dirt. You can take that dirt and mix that dirt with this, the finished product of this, and that will rejuvenate that soil and give you awesome growing results. You'll really be surprised. A lot of us, we don't compost, and compost is a great method of enriching in your soil and providing, the necessary bacteria and food for your garden. So this is just a few techniques that I'm using. I hope you guys are able to, grow your own food. And this is Nicole signing out because I still got a whole lot of work to do. So I just wanted to make this quick video. And just like and tune into our channel. We're going to be coming up with a new show pretty soon. I'm not going to announce it or give away the details. You'll have to tune in to see. And thank you guys so much for joining in, and see you later.